When we met that night in Lancaster, I never could have imagined where we would be standing today, surrounded by more love than I know what to do with. After nearly 8 years together, I find that somehow every year is sweeter. Every kiss means more, and it was hard work that we did to get here, and I know there will be more hard work to come, but together I know we will figure out anything life throws at us. You are my rock, my sunshine, my confidant, my cheerleader, and my best friend, and you make me want to face every day with a smile. I promise to strive to fill your days with love and acceptance. I promise to work on us continually making us stronger. I promise to always have your back, and I will act with your best interest at heart and support you in your dreams. And I will always tell you I love you before we go to sleep. And I found this quote from the movie Juno that I thought was perfect. In my opinion, the best thing you can do is to find a person who loves you for exactly who you are, and that's the kind of person worth sticking with.
Yay!
And now, Connor, I invite you to share with Kara your own vows of how you will care for her.
Thank you. I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna cry. Kara Francesca Boltenberg Gonzalez, my best friend, my other half, and best of all, now my wife. From the bottom of my heart, I love you. It has been 8 years since I asked you to be my girlfriend. Everyone thinks we are just the cutest couple, and while that is 100% true, our relationship has faced challenges. We have had our fair share of ups and downs, miscommunication, and times where I thought our relationship wouldn't last. After all this time, it has shown me that you are always there. We have learned a lot over the years. I promise to be there for you through thick and thin. I promise to better you, myself, and our relationship. I promise to work hard and love you every step of the way. I also promise not to wear baggy clothes unless I'm going to the skate. Thank you for being my friend, calming me down when I'm anxious and stressed, and for making me use my turn signals. I'm a much better driver since I've left. And everybody here should use their turn signals. That's really cool. But most of all, thank you for loving me for who I am. I'm so grateful for both of our families and all of our beautiful friends here and away for supporting us on this amazing day. I am so excited to spend my life with you and to create more wonderful memories for years and years to come. Kara Fogg, I love you.
Kara Fogg. Kara Fogg.
And so, having expressed your willingness to be joined, and having expressed your vows to each other of your own promises for care and commitment, having expressed your intent, I do now, with the authority vested to me by the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. This is the very official part. Kara, do you promise to love, cherish, nurture, and care for Connor when it is easy and when it is challenging? When you are feeling overwhelmed or frightened, distracted, or caught up in the challenges of the wider world? Will you still remember that he is the heart of your new family created by the two of you joining, and that he is always to be a priority that you lift up because his safety, his health, his sanity, his peace is yours to gently hold in your hands and to care for? If you agree, say, I do.
I do.
Connor, do you recognize that you have something timeless and precious in Kara? Do you promise to nurture, to care for, to support, to encourage, to be patient with, to walk alongside, to uplift, to remind her of all the ways in which she has the strength she needs on her own, but to constantly remind her that she doesn't ever have to be on her own anymore, because you walk beside her and alongside her, lifting her up for the rest of her days? Will you do everything in your power to be the strongest, the most joyful, the most empowered and best version of yourself, so that you can offer the very best you have to the person who deserves it most? If you will, say, I do.
I do.
These two have chosen 2 rituals to solidify this joining. The first, in honor of an ancient and timeless Celtic tradition, is the art of the hand fasting. Hand fasting is a symbol that shows that 2 are joined in an eternity, that their souls in a timeless way have found each other after perhaps swimming together in the stars millions of years ago, and that they will continue to find each other because it is just that natural for them to be joined. And because Kara said herself, it's very hard with words, but I see things in shapes, which is very much why this wedding today has been the circle. But in a circle, there are 2 circles always. And those 2 circles joined are the symbol of infinity. And that is why the hand fasting is the circle turned back upon itself. The reminder that we always go forward and we still always return. So I invite the 2 of you to join hands. The way the hands of the couple are joined when they are crossed like this is part of the symbol of infinity, circles that are joined. With this hand fasting, may your love for each other be infinite, and may you draw upon the timeless force of love that flows through all things, that it will flow through you and support you all the days of your marriage and your life. These are the hands of your best friend. Young and strong and full of love for you, they're holding yours on your wedding day. And as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever, remember that these are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will be able to comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, will still be giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. As this cord wraps around you now, know that your 2 spirits are forever joined. Long after we remove these physical bonds, the spiritual connection will remain. And while this physical act of tying the knot is beautiful, it is but a symbol of the beauty your relationship exudes, a fact that is readily apparent to all of us here today. And so, that you may carry that with you, we have 2 circles, separate but joined in love, that we will bless now and that you may wear in this space and all other spaces. Yes, the rings. We do the rings. And so I invite our ring bearer extraordinaire, Jet, ladies and gentlemen.
Their first child. Jet.
That's right.
What a good boy.
Flawlessly delivered. May these rings be blessed today and through all of time, carrying the unity of your handfasting, carrying the joy of your marriage, carrying the blessing of God. May you know as you wear them that you are joined together, cared for, and caring, loving each other through eternity. Take Kara's hand, and as you place the ring on her finger, with this ring, I wed you and promise myself to you. I wed you,
Look at
and I promise myself to you.
I wed myself.
Connor, take his hand. With this ring, I wed you, and I promise myself to you.
What did she say? Me?
Wing.
That's good, that covers it. With all of the adventure, the turns, the fun, the surprises, and the delight that comes from being who the two of them are. Is there again any other way that we could have seen the two of them joined than with laughter, with love, with friends, and with family? Ladies and gentlemen, they have been handfasted in ancient tradition. They have exchanged rings in modern tradition. They have been blessed and prayed upon in every spiritual tradition that their varied families represent. They are as married as they could possibly be.
Oh. Yeah.
Connor, I invite you to kiss this beautiful bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to celebrate with us as we officially welcome the pronounced married couple, Cara Gonzalez, Connor McManus, married and united in love.
Yay.